we're going to remove the battery. There's these 10mm bolts right here to remove the rectifier, I believe. And you know, this is very similar to the Honda Shadow I had. Just pop out. There we go. Now that we removed this, there is a bracket. Also remove the battery. Mine was already off. There's 2 bolts, 10mm on each side of this bracket, and that holds the battery in. Oh, there's actually just 1 bolt, sorry. And this bracket should come out. So, okay, let's see. Pull it up. This is the battery for the bike, and look at this. There's just like crud, and the plastic is disintegrating on the top here, so that the plugs are not even there. So one of the things we got to do is remove this seat. I don't know why, but we're going to remove everything just because I want to look over the entire bike. So there's a 12mm bolt on each side. Right, there we go. Backwards, and there's the seat. So you can see it hasn't seen a lot of action, but it looks pretty dry. There's not like any rat's nests or hornet's nests, and that's actually a something that happens with these old bikes. All sorts of rodents make nests all over because these bikes are stored outside or in even a garage. Rodents, hornets will start building various things. If you look at my Vt500 video, you'll see that I found hornet's nests in the electronics. So kind of crazy. Let's keep working and removing all of this stuff. One of the things that bothers me a lot is that this piston is so seized onto the disc, and it makes it a chore just to move it. So I'm going to remove the actual caliper. These 2 bolts that I'm going to remove, and see if I can pull this out. 14mm, you're just going to undo this. I have this bar that I use for more leverage, and then I just break it. And then I'll take that, just do the same thing here. Yeah, like these bolts have never been removed on this bike, so, or, you know, not in a very long time. Alright, I think it's, I suspect this caliper might be a little difficult to, you know, it's funny, these bolts do have a little bit of grease, but not much. Alright, let's see if I can hit it from here. Wow, it is very stuck on. I kind of feel that it's twisting a lot. This is a rubber mallet, by the way. Jesus, it is so... Alright, I am going to put a towel here because there's going to be some fluid coming out. I actually don't care too much about losing the fluid, mainly because I will be re-bleeding the brakes and everything. So this was pretty tight. I did use the breaker bar, and this bolt has to be removed. Nope. So that's the cable. There we go. Alright, finally, here comes the caliper. And just so you can get it past the... I actually should have done that earlier, but... So this is the brake caliper. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it actually looks pretty decent. And the brake pads, there are plenty of brakes in it, and it looks like it's new brakes. So whoever had this bike did change out the brakes, but I think from sitting, I think our clutch or brake lines are messed up, or the pistons inside here are worn and we have to readjust everything. So far it actually looks pretty decent, so I was surprised. The thing to note is that there is a little compartment here, and I don't know what it is. It doesn't open the battery. I think it might be for the toolkit, which is kind of clever. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's kind of clever. I've never seen this. So what's in here? Oh, is this a registration? I think it might be. Yeah, that's kind of like where the toolkit would go. I think this is kind of ingenious. I do like when they develop like little things like this because it makes life so much easier.